Hey everyone, this is eplipswich here, and welcome to another episode of Evenicle 2, the demo version. So in this episode, we're going to continue with this scene that we left off halfway in the previous episode. Because I cut it off here because I think this is going to back on to where Yuragi will learn that she is actually going to survive because she thinks that she's in her dying stages. There's no cure for she thinks there's no cure for her illness, but Alex is going to prove her wrong with his use of Medica. So let's see how it turns out here. Don't worry, Alex will show you true magic. And let us review its properties together. More random diseases. In Yuragi's case, it's more like coughing until it becomes like tuberculosis. Yeah, exactly. There still are many mysteries we have never been able to answer, but two things we are absolutely sure about. Oh, okay, nice thumbnail there. First of all, just as you said, the hero syndrome causes its victims to catch a random disease, no matter what. There have never been exceptions for now. If you use a skill or spell, you're doomed to fall ill. Okay, but it seems like Yuragi, how many skills or spells has Yuragi used, I wonder? I don't think she has spells, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think she has spells, but she definitely has skills. So I wonder how many skills Yuragi has, used to the point where she thinks she's gonna die, Yeah, or maybe because I think she's at least going to die, right? Yeah, in her dying stages, like I said earlier. So I wonder how many skills it takes, or it depends on the person, the individual person, depends on the person's immune system and all that, I guess. Maybe in Yuragi's case, she doesn't really have a strong immune system. The correct use of hero syndrome refers to the condition that causes you to contract the disease, okay? But some people also use it to refer to the specific illness they've got, to point out it didn't occur naturally. So abnormal disease, right? So it can be anything, it's just a random disease. It may also be because they don't know how the affliction is caught, since they have not been diagnosed yet. Anyway, this is not even the real problem the hero syndrome poses, because you see, nobody has ever managed to completely cure an affliction caused by the hero syndrome. Looks like Alex is going to be the first one to do that. But on one condition, he can only heal girls. For instance, an ordinary cough disease. Why do they call it cough disease though? What's with the double term cough? Anyway, an ordinary cough disease will be easily treatable with the correct antibiotics. Oh, ordinary, okay? But an illness caused by the hero syndrome never completely heals. So it does kind of heal, but not quite, not completely. Yeah. So it's like, you try to treat it, it will just relapse. Exactly. The patient will end up relapsing after a period of well-being or moderate symptoms. I believe this part should sound very familiar to you. It's something like chemotherapy. Yeah, chemotherapy, is a process that doesn't really heal cancer. It just slows down the growth of cancer cells. Yeah, but it doesn't really heal them. Yeah, so it's basically delay the cancer process. That's also a problem. Medicinals get less and less effective over time. An illness caused by the hero syndrome could never be completely eradicated. One could only imagine how much Yuragi had to suffer until she got to her current weakened state. Oh yeah, and Yuragi said she has retired as a sentinel, right? But of course, after Alex heals her, she's going to return to being a sentinel. Alex tried his best to not get distracted by this train of thought. raising his voice to summarize his explanation. How cruel the hero syndrome is. First, use a skill and you're fall ill. Second, you're never completely healed. Alas, what a terrible curse. We're all doomed. Will it bring an end to the world as we know it? It might, unless you save the day. I mean, it makes sense, you know, Yuragi? No, there is still hope. Kibo ga aru desu. And that glimmer of hope is called Medica. There we go, Medica! A treatment that instantly makes you healthy. No more fear of relapses, no collateral effects whatsoever. Just do it, Alex. The more you sit, she's not gonna believe you, okay? She has already not treated you seriously, and now you saying it like this, she's not gonna believe you anymore. Yeah, no. Just do it. I think. Well then, Miss Yuragi, won't you be brave and smart enough to seize this fantastic opportunity? I mean, might as well. I mean, you have nothing to lose, right, Yuragi? Don't naruhodo me. She doesn't seem very convinced. But hopefully she learned something from my explanation. I don't think she even... I mean, I'm pretty sure she doesn't like sees it, take this seriously, you know. So I don't think she has taken in everything that you said. Many famous doctors tried to find a cure for the hero syndrome. Nobody ever managed. It's obviously going to take more than mere words to convince her. Yeah, I get it, Alex. Just do it. You said that you really like were thinking that the second time. Maybe I should convince myself first. Even I am not completely sure that my power is the real Medica of legend. Yeah, I mean, convince yourself, then naturally you'll convince her. And then, Alex's grandfather will be like shocked too. No, believe in yourself, Alex. If you can't even believe in your own power, you'll just be a simple pervert. So you want to be a pervert who believes in his own power. Alright, cool. Okay, I think there is something in the matter is completely unnecessary. Yeah, just say Alex. You know, I don't know why is something in the matter is even necessary here. No. Sorry, I was just thinking about how to proceed with your treatment from here. And since they say seeing is believing, let's treat you with a very quick Medica for now. Oh, you're afraid of shots? You're afraid of injections? No worries, it doesn't hurt at all. Try to relax. I'll just touch your neck a little. Don't worry, it won't sting. Okay, here we go, Alex. Now or never. Wow. As Alex gently touched Yuragi's throat, his hand emitted again a pale blue light. And then probably Yuragi is gonna feel wow, I feel so refreshed, like unlike any other, like she has never felt this refreshed before, no, like the disease doesn't even exist. After a few seconds, the glow started to slowly spread around her whole figure. Oh yeah, his light actually made made that fox mask girl like yeah, you saw that thumbnail, right? 2 episodes ago. I think the same thumbnail is gonna happen to Yuragi right here. Oh my god, can't wait to see. Yeah, she's gonna like moan and all that. Here we go. I mean, she has started to. The girl jumped in surprise at the feeling of a warm energy, a warm sexual energy swirling inside her body. See? There's no reason to be scared. Pleasant. What kind of pleasant? Kimochi-ii? Well then, time to get serious. Yes. Let's see how your body is holding up. Medica! Oh, so that one was just the warm-up? Here's the real one, the real deal, Medica. Here we go. Yes. Prepare to moan a lot, Yuragi. Yes, the same thing happened to that fox masker, and the same thing is now happening to Yuragi. Here they come again! These ones are just the best music for my ears! No, no, no. No, Yuragi, this is what it truly means to feel good. What do you mean? Itchy, huh? It's the power of lust, yes. Sorry for the question, but doesn't this sensation remind you of something? You're asking a girl who I think does not really know much about saxophone. She knows about childbearing, but she just knows the gist of it, right? I mean, give birth to a child, but no. She doesn't really know exactly what saxophone is. I mean, the fox mask girl knows. Have you never tried to feel good by yourself? I mean, master, I don't think she ever even did anything like that. You know, master and all. Master? Yes. Yeah, she's a purebred virgin. Is she for real? Don't worry, Yuragi, just relax. You will feel good very soon. Drops of warm sweat formed on Yuragi's cheeks, running down her neck, only to disappear between her breasts, in other words, her cleavage. Yeah, into her cleavage. Her eyes seemed to be blankly staring at an unspecified and empty spot in front of her, overwhelmed by pleasure. Oh, okay. Alright, I was like thinking, what is this unspecified empty spot? She's just staring into space, basically. She doesn't know what master is? Maybe I could get away with a bit of erotic play. Shooting is a joke. I mean, yeah, why not? No, focus, Alex. I know you're her doctor, nothing more. You have to focus on treating her illness or disease. No erotic play. For now, you're not at work. Okay. Maybe once Yuragi regains her will to live, yes, that's the way I like. Get her to regain her will to live. Yes, you're at your limit, yes. Yes, just let it all out. Everything is alright. Daijobu, okay? No worries. This weird feeling you are experiencing is a normal part of the treatment. Daijobu, fine. I don't know about every other patient, but anyway. Indeed, my Medica stimulates the body of the patient, well, only female patients in particular, making them experience a strange yet pleasant feeling. Please bear with it just a little more. Alex gathered more healing energies in one of his hands, then washed them down into the girl's body. And I like this background music. It is different from the background music that we heard when the fox masker, yeah, it was feeling good. It's like, this is like, wow, it's like, I don't know how you describe it, like, it sounds really calm and pleasant. Yeah, like some kind of celebratory, like some kind of church bells ringing, something like that. I don't know. The pale blue light entered Yuragi again, swirling inside of her from head to toe. After a few laps, it finally returned to Alex through the hand touching her neck. I got it! Now I know everything about what's going on in your body through the use of Medica through healing her. Incredibly enough, Alex had obtained a complete rundown of the disease afflicting YURAGI'S body. Wow. I can see the bacteria responsible for your pain. I can see the cells they are lurking inside. Well, you have some, what you call that? Supersonic eyes? Or whatever, yeah, like sharp eyes or something. There's no doubt this definitely is the cough disease. Good. YURAGI'S reaching her limit, just like the patience of the friend between my legs. What? Why you were talking? Just like the patience of the friend between. Oh right, right. The friend between your legs, right? So your friend between your legs also reaching its limit. Okay. But I just need a few more seconds. Alex popped one last wave of healing energy into YURAGI, making her body tremble in pleasure. Take me, you cursed disease! Chee! There we go. Here we go. You know, yes, I did read from previous comments that this white stuff is intentional. It's also in the original Japanese version. This is not the censoring part. It's intentional. Yes. So I guess this white stuff is probably has something to do with the Medica skill, but probably it'll become more potent, and once Medica gets more potent, this white stuff will gradually fade away, and then we can get to see what's beneath the clothes. I guess, yeah. So basically, this white stuff is basically her clothes. Yeah, but like as Alex Medica gets more potent, becomes more powerful, stronger, right? Then this white stuff will start to fade, and then Alex will be able to see through a girl's clothes. Yeah, so yeah, but yes, this white stuff is good for you, YURAGI. It helps to heal you, right? Yeah. Alright, thumbnail for sure. Alright, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. You good now? Oh yeah, good now. Yeah, YURAGI, for the first time in her life. Her back arched in ecstasy, her mouth unable to generate any sound but moans of pure pleasure. First time, first time. But I think for the Fox Mask girl, it wasn't her first time, right? I mean, that means she does master, Yeah, master battle. What's going on? Alex suddenly knew with absolute certainty what he needed to do to eradicate the cough disease. Oh, it's not quite eradicated yet? I guess the Medica is actually help. Doesn't really completely heal a girl, but more allows him to know what he needs to do. The only way is having saxophone. How ironic. But I can't create the medicine needed to eradicate this disease by myself. Oh, okay. I got it. Dynamos. So some kind of moss that can explode. If I can find some and eat it, I can use their active substance to synthesize the drug in my body. And you're going to make love with her to pump that drug into her body. Is that how it works? Okay. The heck is a dynamo supposed to be? Well, something that explodes, a moss that explodes. Got that name stuck in my head, but I have no idea what it would look like. Maybe you can ask your granddad, your grandfather. Alex thought back about what had just happened and tried his best to make sense out of this mysterious realization. Would it be that Medica not only treats, but also analyzes the body of a girl? Yeah, we saw that white stuff analyzed, pinpointing the diseases, plugging it. Then it lets me know what kind of ingredient I need to create the right healing drug in my body. The medicine should be administered directly through my milk, which means saxophone. Okay, cool. Well, this show explains why Medica only properly works on women. How does it properly explain though? Wait, what? Wait. You're saying that explains why, because Medica only allows you to analyze a girl, and then that's why the only way it can heal. Yeah, Medica can heal a girl is by having saxophone with a girl. It's basically Medica it heals, but more than that, it actually analyzes a girl's body, something like that. Oh yeah, I also just realized, you've noticed that one MP is used up, Medica point, for that. Alright. Oops, no time to get lost in thought. Are you alright, Yuragi? Yeah, it's really embarrassing. Yuragi buried her face in the pillow of the medical bed and violently shook her head. Yuragi, I'm your doctor. There is no need to feel embarrassed around me. Yeah, I mean, doctors do strip a patient naked and then analyze. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, of course. It doesn't even matter if we're of opposite genders. Yeah, totally doesn't matter. No, totally not. Of course. So how are you feeling? Awesome! Oh wait, it actually got healed? Even without Alex using the dynamos? No, but I think it's just alleviated for now. But it's not completely eradicated yet, right? The disease, so to be completely eradicated, for the disease to be completely eradicated, Alex needs to find the dynamos. I've only temporarily treated your disease, so you're not completely cured yet. Yuragi, don't get carried away now. I know you feel really great, but you still gotta rest until your disease is completely healed. Good to hear. By using the full power of this treatment, we'll be able to eradicate your disease once and for all. Yes. Well, she didn't really say thank you for trying to give me hope. Yeah, what she actually said is, I'm happy to hear that, that's it. Yeah, let me just listen again just to be sure, yeah. So yeah, I'm happy if that's the case. That's what Yuragi said, you know. I'm happy if that's really the case. Something like that. Like, she didn't really say like, oh, thank you for trying to give me hope. So another case of putting words into her mouth, like, yeah, it's completely wrong. Yeah, not completely inaccurate translation like that. But yeah, she just said, oh, if that's the case, then that's great, you know, I'm happy. Something like that. She still isn't completely convinced. But I mean, until you actually completely eradicate her disease, then she'll be completely convinced. Well, I've used up all my MP anyway. No, you haven't. So let's stop here for today. We need to have saxophone if we want to eradicate this affliction. But I can't just force her into this treatment. Yeah, I mean, how are you going to explain to the others too? Especially that girl, I forgot her name. Oh, Chorus, right? That's enough for today. Come, I'll show you our accommodation. Me? My life is pretty boring, really. I've always lived in Rising and nothing ever happens here. What? Well, here Yuragi only just said, well, I don't know about that. What about your, I don't know what. Yuragi nervously glanced at Alex's left hand. A golden ring shining brightly on one of his fingers. Ah, I see. Okay, the ring, huh? Okay, she said, where's your wife? Yeah. She didn't really say, I still haven't met your wife. She just said, where's your wife? Yeah, so this translation, right, it really is a bit iffy. Like, when a person is like really short and sweet, then just follow it. Don't like put words into person's mouth, Yeah, it's just bad. Seriously, just like short and sweet is always the key. I mean, if the person is short and sweet, then you should follow likewise. Yeah, she just said, where's your wife? That's it. About that, it's not that simple. Yeah, once again, Yuragi didn't really say the thing about what upon the children to recognize the blood that married, blah blah blah. Oh, that is not necessary. He just said that's the ring bestowed by Mother Eve. Yeah, that's it. Like seriously. Yes, but it's a long story. I'll tell you all about it over a hot drink. Let's go to the living room. Alright. Okay, oh wow. Rex returned from the kitchen carrying a tray with 2 cups filled with a steamy, transparent red liquid. For some reason, this phrasing sounds kind of weird. Like steamy, transparent red liquid. Like I mean, I guess the translator is like literally describing it as red liquid. I'm sure the Japanese text also is written as red liquid, but to actually state it as red liquid sounds really weird. Yeah, I mean a better term would be like transparent, some fluid in red, like something like that, a drink that's red, that's red. But then it sounds a bit long. But yeah, it sounds a bit weird to say red liquid. Yeah. I wonder what drink this is. I don't think it's wine. I mean, it's a hot drink, right? He placed them on the table and grabbed the back of the chair, sliding it backwards to offer it to Yuragi, or the gentleman, right there. Here, the tea is ready. Oh, wait. Wait, what? See, once again. Wait, what? Wait. Hold on. Wait, where did the thank you very much even come from, man? I only hear shuffling. Oh, wait. Unless, there's no voice over right now? Oh, I thought, that's sad. No voiceover for Yuragi. Okay, so that means, okay. That's why I'm wondering, what happened to the voice? Oh, there's no voiceover, so okay. Thank you very much. The girl moved in front of her car and lowered herself on the seat, raising her skirt to get it out of the way. I wouldn't put it as the girl, even though I know the Japanese text probably said Onna or something like that, but yeah, just put her name. It's fine. As you can probably imagine, I've lived here with my old man since I was a kid. Yeah, I was just looking at this background right here. This is really a nice looking house, mansion. Yeah, the candles, the fireplace. Looks like really like a classic mansion, right? Yeah, classic dining hall. Yeah. So I mean, dining room. You mean Dr. Taurus, right? Such a famous and respected physician. Didn't he open this clinic because Rising lacked proper health care? So he says. But I consider this place my home since I've been living here for as long as I can remember. Still, it wasn't easy. I grew up in this forsaken place with the eccentric old man. Only the 2 of us. All the other kids in town have moved to Marmalade with their families, but I've never had any friends my age. Okay, so basically, yeah, I do remember him saying that Rising is basically a town full of old people. And Alex is the only young person here. They all moved to Marmalade. I guess Alex couldn't go with them because he has to come stay here, help out with the clinic. Do your parents live in a different town? They both died when I was little. That's sad. I've been told it was because of an incurable disease. Is it the hero syndrome too? I know in Esther's case is his parents also died. Yeah, but they kind of like died a noble cause. Yeah, and we know that Esther is half dragon, half human. Gomenasai. No worries. The old man may not have been the best parental figure, but Granny Tsubaki took good care of me. For some reason, she thinks of me as a real grandson. Maybe she was senile from the very start. So desu ka. What did you do to pass the time? Well, since I never had any friends to play with, I used to go on many adventures by myself. I like to explore the surrounding area of the village and the northern region of Lapland. Wow, that's very dangerous. Actually, come to think of it, I'm just wondering, yeah, how does Alex even know how to use how to fight? How to fight? That's the thing. Who taught him how to fight? His grandfather, but I don't know if his grandfather does look like a badass. Yeah, like some kind of a pirate captain. So like looks really tough. So probably his grandfather taught him how to fight. Maybe it wasn't a big deal really. I could really use some spell. Oh, he could. So yeah, that's the thing. How did he learn how to use those spells? Is it like natural talent, or he was just born with that? And the monsters here are really, really weak. So just train yours. Maybe he was really born with those spells, and then can train his spells against those monsters. That's really amazing. Not even the students at the Sentinel Academy are that daring. The thing is, with Esther, we know that Esther was trained by those two dragons, right? Yeah, two dragon curse. Yeah, but in Alex's case, how do you even get his spells in the first place? Then many years ago, on a hot summer day, I finally stumbled upon a girl of my age for the first time, who happened to become your wife after you just had sex with her out of nowhere. She was roaming the nearby forest by herself and was being chased by a monster. Desu. What were her parents thinking? Was she alright? Yuragi is really really, so far my impression of her is she's pretty naive. Yeah. But not in a bad way. Yeah. Just like a bit of an airhead. Yes. Needless to say, I rushed to help her and killed the monster with one of my spells. Yukata. And if you happen to be around? Yeah. She wasn't hurt, but she was understandably scared by the experience. After I rescued her, she dropped to the ground crying and apologizing for making me use one of my spells. Oh right, yeah, because using a spell means you get inflicted with the hero syndrome. So desu ka. She must have been really worried you could die from the hero syndrome because of her. Everybody knows young people should hold back and not use their skills. It's a big no-no. Then why did you use your skills? How come you're not ill if you have used the spell that many years ago? That's another question. Very good question. Yeah, why are you sweating now though? I know. Dr. Taurus must have cured you, right? And if you are the grandson of such a talented doctor, hopefully you won't relapse anytime soon. Yes, exactly. But that girl didn't know about my old man. It took me a while before I could calm her down. I guess it's because of his natural... I think it's his natural talent. Because he has this Medica skills. Medica spell, right? Yeah, I think he was born with it, but the thing is, how was he born with... Now the big question comes is, how was he born with this same Medica spell as that legend? I forgot his name, but yeah. Maybe the only logical reason could be that he's a descendant. But I don't think he's even related to that legend. So it's I think it's more like he's the reincarnation of that legend. Yeah, reincarnation. That's the only logical explanation. What kind of person was she? She was really beautiful. She had long golden bronze hair. Was wearing only a light white vest with an elegant straw hat to protect her from the sunlight. I think I've seen one of the heroines that has that kind of attire. Yeah, this wife is definitely one of the main heroines of the game, of this story for sure. I must admit, I was completely smitten. It was love at first sight, at least for me. Romantic. Look at Yuragi's eyes gleaming. Wow. We sat together in the shadow of a big tree, simply talking about ourselves. Wait, that reminds me, like a couple sitting under a tree. You know that face, and that's how they got married, by having saxophone under a tree. But for some reason, she didn't want to tell me her name. I insisted for a while until she finally told me to simply call her Summer. Summer? 美しい名前ですね. Just like the fateful season you two met each other. Oh, it was summer that time, right? He said Summer, yeah. It obviously wasn't her real name, but she seems really troubled about the topic, so I decided not to pry further. We spent the afternoon playing together in the forest. Honestly, it was one of the happiest days of my life. It was really fun. She would take my hand and make me run away with her every time we spotted a monster. That's when I noticed she didn't have any ring on her fingers, just like me back in the day. How lovely sticky desu ne? A girl and a boy alone together in the sunny forest. Then after a while, we went back under the same tree, and she asked me if I wanted to play doctor. Huh. Okay. Is that how he became a doctor, someone? You mean that one game of pretend where you roleplay as a physician visiting their patient? Yes. I was very innocent back then, especially because I never had contact with a girl before. I had no idea what she really meant, but she explained how the game worked and asked me to examine her body and you strip her. I'll never forget the moment she raised her chest to show me what was hidden underneath. Brave girl. I can't wait to see her in person. It's very embarrassing, but I must admit I was really panicking when she did that. I think it must have amused her. She smiled naughtily and... Is that your first... Oh, actually, he said he has never touched a girl. He had never touched a girl before then, right? Yeah, so that was the first time he saw the wonders, saw paradise under her skirt. Let's simply say she showed me how the body of a girl differs from the one of a boy. Okay. I was hypnotized. I kept staring at her while she taught me all the names of the precious spots of a woman. Are you serious? How old were they? Soon enough, we were both breathing heavily, influenced by the strange atmosphere that game had created. It's probably like a few years ago or something, right? I think Alex mentioned it before, but I can't remember. She then asked me to touch her, claiming a doctor could not properly visit his patient by simply looking. Ah! That's when I started getting really aroused. It was the first time it happened to me, so I had no idea what to do. She noticed the change in my pants right away and pounced to take them off, saying it was a natural reaction about this girl. She taught Alex everything about sex. Look at Yuragi's reaction, so. After that, well, you can imagine what happened. I still remember how she was leaning her back against the trunk. Smiling, opening her arms as to say she wanted me to get closer to her. Weirdly enough, everything came right really natural for both of us from there on. We embraced each other under the tree, yeah, had saxophone under the tree, the blistering heat getting our joint bodies drenched in sweat. I'm gonna explode! I seriously have no idea how much time passed while we were at it. Could have been 5 minutes, or even a couple of hours, or even the whole day. I was so immersed in the act and her beauty that I completely lost track of time. The next thing I recall is a rush of pleasure gathering in my lower body. First of my life, actually. You don't talk about saxophone, right? Oh, Yuragi! We were kissing when she suddenly hugged me even tighter, her body trembling in ecstasy. The amazing feeling of a wave spasming against my skin hit me hard, bringing me over the edge. Wait, is this the scene that was like cut off from this demo version? Because it seems like Alex is like describing this scene. I don't know. It might be, actually. Or it might be a scene later, I guess. After that, my mind went completely blank one more time. It felt like time itself had stopped. Like we were the only two creatures left in the whole world. And we are about to mate to popularize the human race. We spent the next few minutes trying to catch our breath, completely burnt out, still unable to separate our bodies from each other's embrace. Okay. I get you, Yuragi. By that time it was late in the afternoon and the sun had started to set. The shadow of the tree had moved away from us, and I saw something shining brightly on my hand. Oh yeah, they had saxophone and then that's when they're officially married. Yeah, in the world of Evenicle, you get married by having saxophone. That's when I first noticed my golden ring. I was really happy when she looked at it, raised her left hand and stared at her own with a smile. Sadly, that was the first and last time I ever saw her, just like that. Oh. Alright, so now we have voice again. Oh wait. Yeah, I think that scene earlier is most likely the cut. The scene where the H scene was cut out. Yeah, I think that is the one where the scene was cut out. Yeah. So, and I will imagine how the H scene goes. I mean, without us being able to see the girl's face, obviously, because we'll be meeting this girl later on. Yeah. So yeah. That's why there's no voiceover. Suddenly, like, there's no voiceover in that previous scene, because that was like added in just for this English demo version. Yeah, because it's not safe for Steam release, so it had to be cut out. Yeah, but yeah, I'm really hoping that the full version, of Evenicle 2, clearly not the Steam version, but maybe some other version, will have the full uncut release, including this cut scene. This cutout scene. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is on, because I remember reading a review of it saying that there's a scene that's cut out, instead replaced by some flashback, which is that flashback. Yeah, so yeah, that has to be the cut out scene. So I can't wait to see it for myself. You won't get to see it because for obvious reasons, but I'll definitely look at it and then and then I'll probably like describe what happens briefly, maybe. We will see. Yeah, but anyway, back to normal. Now we are back to with voiceovers. And well, that's how I first learned how amazing girls can be. The years went by, and the old man taught me all I know about medicine. I tried many times to look for my wife, but never managed to find a single clue about her identity. How many years has it been again? She never told me her real name, and I still have no idea where she may be living. Yeah, Oh, sorry, I got carried out a bit. Carried out? You mean carried away? I got carried away a bit. That probably was too much info for you. Yeah, what? Lolo? Oh yeah, see? Once again, another case of putting words into her mouth. She simply just... You heard what Yuragi said. She simply just said something like, Suteki desu! Which means lovely. Which just means lovely. That's it. That's so lovely! That's it. I don't know why the translator put in what a wonderful story. Like, that's completely unnecessary. Why? Like, seriously, translator, why? But yeah, it just means, that's so lovely! Sticky desu! Yeah, I guess. Wow. So you're not gonna, like, pay attention to the offering? Wait, what? I think that there's a mistake here. I think Yuragi meant offered his body, right? Wait. Oh no, wait. Oh, she fell in love with him and then offered her body as proof. Okay. Alright, gotcha. Okay. It's proof of her feelings. Alright, gotcha. So I see that you love romance novels. Really? I guess romance books for girls must have gotten pretty daring lately. Yeah. Yuragi is definitely the naive type of girl. The type who's like really likes to fantasize and that. Or like when it comes to fairy tales, she definitely looks like she loves fairy tales. You know, happy endings and all. Yuragi blushed, trying to picture again the story Alex just told her in her mind. Okay, yes. That's right, I also promised you free desserts with your meals and newspaper delivery in the morning. What? What newspaper delivery though? Sure, if it's something within my means or abilities. Ask away. Oh? Are you saying you want to have saxophone with Alex? Ah! Maybe because she wants to experience the same thing that Alex just said. Because Alex told her about his experiences with his wife, right? Having saxophone with his wife. So maybe she wants to experience the same thing. Because it's like she still thinks that she's gonna die anyway, so might as well go all out, you know, have saxophone with you. Okay, that's close, but alright, sure, why not? But I mean, I have waifu, so not that I mind you being my girlfriend. Then you must have saxophone with me. If you want to be my girlfriend, have saxophone with me. What? As if the sudden change of attitude, indeed. Yuragi is really, really naive. She's really simple-minded. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Because she wants to experience all kinds of new things before she dies. Yeah, she still has this mentality that she's gonna die, so it's like, might as well, you know, I want to experience what love is like, and maybe saxophone. Sure, I will gladly oblige. Well, if that's what you want, it's what you get. I mean, anything goes. Anything is cool with Alex, especially when it comes to saxophone. Obviously, I could only be happy to date an absolute cutie like you are, Yuragi. That's not true. Actually, once again, Yuragi didn't really say anything about accepted out of pity. She never said anything about pity. So I feel like beating this translator. No. But no, seriously, Yuragi actually said, even though it's a lie, I'm still very happy. That's it. Full stop. Period. She didn't say anything about out of pity. She just said, even though that it might be a lie, yeah, I'm still really happy, you know. No, really, I wasn't trying to be compassionate or anything. That not okay. Maybe I don't know what's the Japanese text for this, but compassionate, but okay, alright. And hopefully this will make her look forward to living a longer and healthy life. Well, not quite there yet, but I think we need to get through her head, because she still is convinced that she's going to die. So, well then, from now on, not only are you my patient, but you're also my cute girlfriend. I mean, why not? Isn't that the whole point? Flirting as a couple is fun, exactly because it's a bit embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, couples flirt, yeah. Holding hands is not lewd stuff, and holding hands while walking down a traffic road at noon is definitely not lewd stuff. No, it's not. Of course. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we've definitely been doing good stuff, but only it's not lewd. We're not talking about simple hand holding, but what? Whoa, how's that any different from hand holding? Hand holding with fingers interlocked. I mean, there's a case of hand holding, but you don't like close your hands together, I guess. No, it's not. Now you're exaggerating. Oge-sama da na. You think she's this embarrassed from simple hand holding? Yeah, she's that simple-minded, really. But not that it's a bad thing, yeah, but we can see that she's really simple-minded. Is her heart going to explode at a simple mention of a kiss? I'm pretty sure, yeah. You shut up! You shut up, Tauros! You sleep at 8 in the evening? That's way too early. I know old people like to go to bed early, but 8 in the evening precisely. I mean, I do get that old people do go to bed early, but maybe like 9 or 10 maybe at the earliest, maybe, you know? Alright. Sure, see you tomorrow. Sure. Oh yeah, sure. And thus, not only did Alex gain a new patient as a doctor, he also gained a cute girlfriend as a man. Alright, cool. The following day, a healthy and hungry Yuragi appeared in front of Alex and his family in the dining room. This looks cool during the day. But yeah, this is actually a good place to stop for this episode because we're reaching the 1 hour mark, and I think this is a great place to cut off. Yeah, the perfect place to cut off to stop for this episode. Yeah, so in the next episode we're going to continue with this scene and then see what's up. Yeah, so that being said, I'll see you in the next episode then. Till then,